Well, what is it that has us excited now? We've got some really exciting leads on some of the really definitive fixes, if you will, for Fragile X. So we talk about developing drugs for Fragile X. We talk about doing clinical trials and trying to figure out how we can see these small improvements that people have. But what everybody really wants is they want a treatment that's actually going to fix the Fragile X. And so everything gets better in that person. And we've had a number of significant advances on a number of different fronts using different strategies to essentially fix the underlying problem in Fragile X. We've been working on gene therapy for a very long time. That was one of the things we started out with a focus on, and it's kind of gone quiescent. But a lot of improved techniques have come along in gene therapy that allow for delivery of genetic material to the brain using just intravenous administration. So you don't have to inject it with a big needle into the brain. So that's one of the things we're really excited about. We're really excited about reactivation strategies because we've come up with a number of leads for things that can actually potentially turn the gene back on. And we've come up with some new technologies. Everybody's very excited about the new mRNA vaccine technology. And so we've got a grant that's looking to use that new mRNA technology to reinsert the Fragile X protein. And we've also got some really novel approaches, things that just didn't exist a couple of years ago. Ways of potentially fixing Fragile X using things like antisense oligonucleotides, these short little pieces of genetic material that can block unwanted genes. And of course, the key is to find the unwanted genes or messages that you want to block that would actually fix Fragile X. And we've actually identified some of those. And so that's really, really exciting to think about the prospects for these definitive treatments in Fragile X.
Mike, you said definitive treatment. Another word for that is cure, right?
It's a lot closer to a cure than what we've been talking about when we talk about things like PDE4 inhibitors or mGluR5 antagonists. We're talking about things that are going to help, probably a lot, but they're not going to cure your Fragile X. These things are actually going to fix the basic problem. So it's something very like a cure. If this works, if any of these things work, and of course it's not either or, we have the potential for combining them, then that's really exciting.